We are back, and this lesson is probably my favorite lesson in the entire Women's Nutrition Catalyst course, and that is on body awareness. This is my favorite topic, hands down. I love nutrition. I love hybrid training. I love talking about training. I love training myself. But when it comes to body awareness, this is such an under discussed topic. And it is a topic that gets thrown around on social media, like love your body, body awareness, what is it, self-love, like all these words. And I'm sorry if I'm offending you by saying this, but it just frustrates me because you're not always going to love your body. You're going to have days where you hate your body, and that is okay. That is normal. It's because we are not connected to our body well enough. And it's also just a lack of understanding of what's going on in our body. And so I feel like there needs to be this movement, and I want to be a part of this movement, and I want you to be a part of this movement. That's why I want you to listen very closely to this lesson. We need to bring awareness to what's going on with our body. It doesn't mean we have to love our body. It doesn't mean we have to like our body, but we have to respect our body, because if we don't respect our body, we are going to ignore it and we are not going to be able to heal it. And when we can't heal it, then we don't get the results we want. And then when we don't get the results we want, we get upset, we get angry, we get frustrated, and we go into a deeper hole. It messes with our mind, it messes with our physical body, it messes with our energy, it messes with everything. So having body awareness is truly the number one thing that you need to navigate nutrition and fitness. It is going to set you free. Even more than the food freedom that you get, it is going to set you free from so many other things, from guilt, from shame, from hate, from anger, from all of these emotions, because you're going to have a general understanding of what's going on, so you know how to approach it. So when I say body awareness, what does that mean? All that means is that you are bringing awareness to what is going on inside of your body, physically and mentally. So hunger cues, soreness, upset stomach, bloating, digestion, constipation, diarrhea, migraines, eczema, rashes, hives, whatever's happening to you internally, externally, to your body, that is body awareness. Just being aware that it is actually happening, and then asking questions like why, how, what did I eat? What kind of workout was I doing? What have I been doing all week? Am I stressed? Am I getting enough sleep? These are things that you'll just naturally start asking yourself to figure it out. And I'm not knocking doctors at all, because doctors are extremely helpful. But I will say that you are the number one person that is going to know what's going on with your body. Leaning into that intuition, leaning into that gut feeling, leaning into the fact that something isn't right, you don't feel like you, only you know that. A doctor doesn't know that. A doctor knows what normal is based on the general standards that they have done their studies on. They also see so many patients, and they have so many different things coming at them. You have to be your own advocate. You have to become the boss of your body. Because if you don't, you will fall down that cycle of taking the medication, treating the symptoms, and not actually treating the root cause. So bringing awareness to what's going on is going to help you feel in a line with how to get the results with your nutrition, how to get the results with your fitness. So the next question is, cool, that sounds awesome. I would love to be more aware of my body, but how do I do that? The first thing is truly just slowing down enough to listen. So if you don't feel good, stop, be still. Why don't you feel good? If you have a headache, again, start asking yourself questions. You have in your workbook a list of questions that you can start asking yourself when these things arise. If you're not seeing results in the gym, or if you're super sore after your workouts, if you're not seeing your weight change and you are literally doing absolutely everything correct, you are eating to a T, you are working out, you are sleeping, your stress is okay, if everything is doing what you should be doing and you're not losing weight, something is not right. Something is off in your body. So the first step is asking questions. The second step is understanding enough to then go to the doctor and ask for certain lab work. Again, all of this is in your workbook. You will have that information. You will have the power that you can go do this. And the last piece, how is being more aware of my body actually going to help me change my body? And ladies, you really won't know until you do it. But when you start listening to your hunger cues, if you're hungry, eat. Your body's telling you it's hungry for a reason. If you're exhausted, wiped out, can't keep your eyes open, don't drink another cup of coffee. Figure out how you can get some rest. It's really quite simple, the awareness that we need to bring to our body. Our body cues us in that something is wrong. If you're waking up every single morning with a swollen face, something is wrong. Are you eating something that's causing that upset? Start paying attention to the food that you're eating. After you eat it, does anything happen? The next day, does anything happen? These little things will start giving you more insight into what works best for you. Because honestly, what it comes down to is what works best for you. Forcing food that you don't like, forcing exercise that you don't like, it's not going to help you create real change. Yeah, you might get change for a couple of months, but it won't be forever. Doing things that you enjoy doing and creating a lifestyle and environment out of that, that's how you find true change. And the way that you do that is tuning into your body enough to know what it likes and what it doesn't like. So if you don't like lifting weights and it just absolutely is not for you, don't freaking do it. Let's find something that works for you. But that's what body awareness is all about. It's tuning in to what your body likes and what your body needs. And it's going to be different for every single one of you. And I really, really encourage you to do this because it truly will change everything. On to the next lesson.